Racing down the far side to the first of 13 flights, and the leader is Monolith. Heading now to the first is followed by Tin Soldier, and these two are being followed on towards the first flight. A few lengths back, Album Photo with Presenting Percy and Champagne Classic, Moulin Avant on the outside of Penhill and Bon Papa. Away from the first flight and continuing on towards number 2 in the first grade 1 of the afternoon, the Irish Daily Mare Novice Hurdle over a distance of 3 miles. Monolith is the leader, followed by Tin Soldier's second, Album Photo, and Presenting Percy jumping up on the inner of him, and then Champagne Classic, Moulin Avant, the grey on the outside of Penhill in the mostly blue colours, and Bon Papa, his stable companion, out the back. Heading across to the 2 flights before the straight, flights 3 and 4 this occasion, and Monolith has raced on by 3 lengths under David Mullins with Tin Soldier and Danny Mullins in second, Album Photo, Paul Townend in third. Being followed to this 3rd flight, Presenting Percy, Davy Russell on the inside of Champagne Classic and Bryan Cooper, both Cheltenham Festival winners. And then Moulin Avant with the Albert Bartlett winner Penhill, having won behind Bon Papa. Coming now to the 4th flight before the straight, Monolith the leader from Tin Soldier, Album Photo, and then little to choose between the next pair, Presenting Percy and Champagne Classic. The last 3 are Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Off the bend now for the flight in the straight, number 5, and the final flight next time. A little over 2 miles ahead of them now, and on straightening up, the leader is Monolith, followed by Tin Soldier, Album Photo, Presenting Percy, White Cap in 4th with Champagne Classic, Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Little change in the running order, racing now to the 5th flight. Monolith with Tin Soldier, closing up now to get within a couple of lengths with Album Photo, followed by Presenting Percy and Champagne Classic, Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa as they come up now to pass the judge. A circuit to go, and they're heading on towards the 6th flight. Monolith in the lead from Tin Soldier, with Album Photo in 3rd, Champagne Classic just goes a place ahead of Presenting Percy, Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Heading uphill now to the 6th flight, with Monolith the leader from Tin Soldier, then Album Photo, Champagne Classic, Presenting Percy, followed by Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Turning now to flight number 7 at the top of the course, and it's Monolith in the lead from Tin Soldier and Album Photo. Still no changes, with taking it in 4th place Champagne Classic ahead of Presenting Percy, Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Making the downhill run now to the flight, bringing them back to the point at which they started in the Irish Daily Mirror Novice Hurdle, and it's Monolith David Mullins, Tin Soldier on the outside, Danny Mullins, a break then of a couple of lengths to Album Photo and Paul Townend. Champagne Classic, Bryan Cooper in 4th. Then Presenting Percy, Davy Russell, Moulin Avant and Sean Flanagan, Penhill, Ruby Walsh, Bon Papa, Mark Walsh. Over the flight at the bottom of the track, bringing them now to the final mile and a quarter, with Monolith the leader from Tin Soldier, Album Photo and Champagne Classic, Presenting Percy. The final 3 are Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. Nicely strung out now, racing down the far side with 5 left to jump. Monolith the leader from Tin Soldier, 3 parts of a length to a length between them. A break of 3.5 to 4 lengths to Album Photo, who's followed by Presenting Percy and Champagne Classic. That pair still racing side by side. Moulin Avant, Penhill and Bon Papa. The flight across from the stands now, less than a mile to go. It's 5 from the finish. Monolith joined in the air by Tin Soldier, then Album Photo, Presenting Percy. On his outside is Champagne Classic, then Moulin Avant, as Bon Papa just relegates Penhill to be the back marker. Over the last flight down the far side, that was the 4th from the finish. Tin Soldier on the outside of Monolith, tracked by Album Photo, Champagne Classic, Presenting Percy, Moulin Avant, and then Bon Papa, and Penhill is the back marker. Half a mile left to go, they've 3 to jump, and matching strides, Monolith and Tin Soldier, a break of just over 3 lengths to Album Photo, who's followed by Champagne Classic, Presenting Percy. Bon Papa's gone up between Moulin Avant and Penhill. Now they're racing for the second last flight, and Tin Soldier picks it up. Heads Monolith, who's pushed along. Champagne Classic is closed into third. Album Photo presenting Percy, followed by Bon Papa, Penhill and Moulin Avant, beginning the run now towards the final flight, and a good run to it. And Monolith has come back on the inside to just grab the advantage off of Tin Soldier and Champagne Classic presenting Percy. Starting to close now is Penhill. Album Photo is dropped back, straightening up with one to jump. Tin Soldier, Champagne Classic, Penhill just behind them, Monolith on the rail, and then presenting Percy. The five are clear, racing to the final flight in the Irish Daily Mirror Novice Hurdle. Champagne Classic just picks it up now from Tin Soldier. Penhill is a couple of lengths to make up over the last. It's Champagne Classic for Gordon Elliott. On the outside, Penhill for Willie Mullins. Between horses is Tin Soldier as they race up towards the finish. It's Champagne Classic and Bryan Cooper, who's gone to win it from Penhill. Second, and in third place is Tin Soldier, Monolith, Album Photo presenting Percy, Moulin Avant. A long way behind, Bon Papa.